reporter with Metro TV. On the 19th of May 2026, while on an assignment to Pusiga in the Upper East region, he was attacked and not given permission to cover a particular story. He was allegedly attacked. He was allegedly attacked and prevented from covering government projects. We want to speak to him to take his side of the story. What really transpired and what exactly was the project that he was assigned to cover, for which he was prevented from doing so. Good morning, Ibrahim. Thanks for making time to speak to us this morning.
Yes, good morning, Gerard.
Just walk us into what happened exactly on the 19th of May 2026 while on duty with other journalists to cover a project in the Pusiga area.
All right, so on the 19th May, there was supposed to be sword cutting ceremonies for the construction of the 24-hour economy market in Bawku, Pusiga, Tempane, and Garu. So I actually decided to actually follow this story because these are projects that are very crucial, to the region. So I wanted to follow up, and then subsequently we can actually keep an eye on these projects so that work will actually be effective for the people. So the first point was in Bawku. We finished Bawku around 10 something, 9 to 10 that way. Then I joined the police. I actually joined the police convoy to Pusiga. So when we got to Pusiga, I met with the DC and he said, "Hey, finally today you've come to my district. I've been calling you and you've been giving excuses." So we actually went ahead to set up our gadgets to capture whatever presentation that the dignitaries will be giving. Regional Minister was there, the MP, the DC, and many other dignitaries. So apparently a man from nowhere walked in and then asked one of the local radio presenters in the area that who is Ibrahim Abode, and the guy pointed at me and he said they should tell me I should leave immediately because the MP doesn't want to see me around. So he was so aggressive, though there wasn't any physical, heckle, but he was very, very aggressive, and I pleaded that he should calm down. If the MP even instructs you to, drive me away, you can present it to me so that I will move away quietly because you are trying to create a scene.
So let me get it. Are you assuming that the man acted on the instructions of the member of parliament?
That is what the man said. I am not assuming. That is what the man said on authority. He said it is the member of parliament who will not be happy if she sees me around. And if she sees me around, it's going to be a problem, a big problem. So I should vacate the place immediately.
But Ibrahim, were you invited to cover this particular event as a journalist?
Yes, so with the invitation, yes, the DCE was aware of my coming, but then the MP or whosoever came in the name of communication officer, I'm not sure they knew. But I, in my wisdom, think the project was headed by the DCE. Wow. So I didn't know the MP. Yes, so.
But what has been your relationship with the MP? Why do you think that someone would even assume to inform you that the MP has instructed you to leave the premises? What's been your relationship with the MP over the time?
I've actually done good stories for the MP, though we don't have personal relationship as in doing other things apart from, doing stories.
Right.
I think the most recent story I did for her was at the Zekula Festival last month. She was there. She spoke about the insecurity situation, which I reported. So there wasn't anything wrong with that story. So I didn't actually know what happened. So when the man confronted me, that as a communication officer, I actually pleaded that if he shouldn't get too angry, I was stand by, but I wouldn't record. So the radio presenter, they also pleaded on my behalf that I would stand by. So when we finished, I just joined the convoy to Tempani and then go. And that's what happened. So honestly, I don't know what happened, but there's someone who is coming to contest her that I posted the picture on Facebook. And then the heading or the title of the post seems to be like, someone is coming to trouble her return back to Parliament. So I think that it might be a concern, and you don't know. And sometimes I think some of the I'm not trying to accuse though, but some people, especially some of the local media guys, who go and tell other people that you are an investigative journalist and you are trying to investigate, so they don't feel happy seeing you around, especially when I had just a fellowship with the Media Foundation on investigative journalism, which was on illicit financial flow. So they see those things and they make references, to.
But after posting this said image on your Facebook, did you receive threats from the community? Did you receive any head-on information that you are not welcome within that constituency when you happen to go there to cover a story?
Not at all. I didn't receive any. In fact, I didn't even see any bad comment from that post. So I don't think there was any threat.
But after the event, what has happened? What has been? Because you said you were invited by the DCE. So what has been the reaction from the district chief executive? Is he aware this happened?
He actually called and then said I should have made this known to him. And but then the one who came and confronted me said he spoke as though the high table knew about what he was doing.
Okay.
And I didn't want to be like I'm trying to cause a division between them. Because if the MPs are doing this and you say the DC is saying this, it might bring division. So I just kept quiet. And I was like, probably the DC is overpowered, so he can't defend me.
Right.
So that was what was running through my mind. But he called severally and he wasn't happy. And he was like, more or less like, he's sorry. But it has happened already.
Right.
And he was saying that nobody can stop me. And if he has programmed, even subsequently, he will call me to come over. That was his point.
Right. But do you think it's safe? Is it to be safe for you to go there?
I don't. The place is quite distant.
Right.
And I only went there because there was the opportunity to follow the police there. I can do story on my personal story. I go there unannounced, but events, I don't think I'll be able to go on events for programs like this.
Right. Ibrahim, we are so grateful for speaking to us this morning, and we pray for your safety. We're grateful.
Thank you, Gerard.
Right. So that is Ibrahim Abode. He is a reporter with Metro TV, giving us an account on an alleged incident that took place in Pusiga while on doing his work in covering the launching or the salt curtain projects for the 24 economy markets. We owe a responsibility to our safety, and so when you are threatened, you have to see how best you can keep yourself safe. We'll be back to continue this conversation. Don't go anywhere.
Sisi ama mi abrante eti mi cigarette man no bom life.
.1.
Okay.
A1 rating. .1.
Okay.
A1 rating. .1.
Okay.
A1 rating.
Yeah. What's his soul? What's his soul gonna walk there once?
Well, welcome back to the conversation. We want to further the discussion around the issue around the Metro TV journalist who was allegedly prevented from covering an occasion in the Pusiga constituency. We have on the line the individual he fingered who came giving the instruction to him to move. That is the NDC's communication officer for Pusiga constituency, Alale Baba Atimbila. Good morning, Honorable. We are grateful for making time to speak to us this morning.
Good morning, my brothers. Thank you for having me at the radio station again. The name of the radio?
A1 Radio.
A1 Radio. Yeah. Good morning, my brother. Good
Great.
morning.
Great.
Good morning to your cherished listener, and by extension, Eid Mubarak to your listeners.
Great. We just got off phone with one Ibrahim Abode. He is a journalist with Metro TV, reporting for. He's a correspondent here in the Upper East region. He reports of an unfortunate incident that took place on the 19th of May when he was en route with a convoy to cover the sword cutting of the 24-hour economy market project in the Pusiga constituency, where he was instructed not to cover the story. What do you have to say in line with this particular incident that took place in your constituency on the said day?
Okay, thank you so much, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. For me, I don't see Mr. Abode Ibrahim as a journalist, and I will demonstrate that.
Why?
And I said I will demonstrate that.
Right.
My brother, this was a program preached by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on his campaign tour. Thank God he won and said that he was going to make his dream become a reality. By that, all the 261 districts in the country would get markets in honor of the 24-hour economy. For us, we were thinking that it was an occasion for us to project our community. It was an opportunity for us to tell the story of this unprecedented development. It's for us to tell people the benefit, the trickle-down effects of this project. But like people say, but you see, that bad news sells. But I think it's high time we let go of that obnoxious thinking, that bad news sells, and rather concentrate on things that would make us grow. You know why? Look at the genocide that happened in Rwanda. It was a result of this irresponsible journalism from my side that brought about this whole thing. Now, the question of what is it from my side?
Yes.
To begin with, Abode was not invited. As the communication officer, before programs, we sit down and we budget on the number of media outlets, number of media houses that will come and cover our stories. We do that based on our pace. So Abode was not invited.
But it was a public event, and as a journalist, he chooses to cover.
It's true, yes, I agree. But I'm only telling you that he wasn't invited.
Okay.
And I'm not questioning why he should come, because yes, it's a public
event, and yes, and he can choose
and
to
therefore
cover.
any journalist could just come.
Sure.
But you see, if today is Eid, I am a practicing Muslim. I never knew Abode was there until I heard him talking to one man called Wahab of Wimpang FM.
Okay.
That they should sort him out because he wanted to go immediately with the convoy to Timpane. So when I heard Abode, I said, Wimpang guy, Wahab, now said that Abode is here and talking about his what do you call it? His
yes,
package.
TNT. Yeah.
His TNT. And I said, Abode here. And they confronted him. I said, we didn't budget for you.
So it's not a case that you went to ask any reporter who is Abode among the reporters.
My brother, I just told you before God and man, and today is it. The distance between me and Abode, we were on the same platform where the major speakers will come and present theirs and go. We were all together in the same arena.
Right.
So Abode, Wahab was in between me and Abode. So he was telling me Abode's demands. And I said, where is he? He just said, I said, we have not budgeted for you. We have not budgeted for you. So two things, you either go or you remain and do your thing and go free. Already we have issues with you. This was what I told you.
What are the issues that you have with him?
Yes, my brother, I'm happy you've asked this question. Somewhere 2023, we invited Abode. And in fact, his caliber is denting the image of that radio, Metro TV. We invited him to cover a program. We had a press conference during the registration exercise. We felt that we needed to voice out our concerns, our frustrations about the ongoing registration. Because we had a cause to suspect that our opponents were passing people from the nearby communities or different countries to come and register. We called you to come and air this. My brother, when Abode came, first was the demands. He wanted us to give him an amount, and that is what he's noted for. Any program he comes, he wants to know how much he will be given. And if he doesn't meet his expectation, he either distorts your information or air it very late. After the program, when he left, he went to our opponent, and I mean the MPP, and granted an interview to one assembly member who is a stout MPP member. And the allegation was that in his area of domain, our honorable MP Hajaladi Ayamba has not even sunk or drilled one single hole. And that was what he carried on. In fact, that information came before our press. If you were the one, you never thought of coming to Pusda. We invited you on a program. When you left, You went to our opponent's list and you granted interview to them. We are not saying that if you hold a press, you cannot cross-check your fact. But we have called you. We have given you our problem. Go and air it. If you're thinking that you have something to do with our opponent, you find another day and come. That is why we said he is one we will not describe as a journalist, but a politician. Because no journalist worth his salt would engage in that.
Interesting. So that was the main reason why.
That was the main reason.
Right.
Because we thought that he didn't do what we asked him to do, but rather went and did what he came to do.
So going forward, what is going to be your relationship with him? Are you saying that henceforth you are not bringing?
My brother, even before we go there, for some of us, we want the station to do a background check about this guy called Abode. Because he's one person who jumped from radio station to radio station. He's one person who ever caused a problem between the military in Baku, because he carried a story to the effect that the military put Gary and what not in soap for some village people to eat. And the military were looking for him. I am not saying that going from radio station to radio station is bad. It could mean that your services could be good. But in this case, his services are not good.
Right.
So if you are asking me what our relationship would be with Metro, I would want Metro to put up an investigation on this guy so that people do not look. He has gone all haywire, putting my picture with him on the social media. But I'm happy that if you look at me, you see me as a responsible person. If you see my face, you know that I'm a responsible. I do not go attacking people. I am not so much educated, but I'm not an illiterate. I know my left from my right. My MP, he tried to even put it to look like it was my MP who instructed me on that scene.
So it wasn't. So it wasn't. There was no instruction from the high table to you.
My brother, I have told you, and I'm giving reference to the fact that today is the 8th day. My MP before God and I even didn't know that Abode was there.
So the instruction. But do you think that if she knew Abode was there, she would have given the similar instruction?
No. She wouldn't, because our MP is a public figure.
Right.
She knows that channel out information cannot be carried out by her. It needs to be carried out by the media. So saying no to the media will make like you are blacklisting, or if you like, causing a blockage between you and the public as to what you are doing.
Right.
Are you getting me?
Right.
But my point is this. My point is that if we are not careful with Abode guy, he will cause problem for you people.
Right.
Because you don't just go out there, put an information there. Now, ask him whether that engagement or that encounter between me and him lasted 1 minute. It didn't even last more than a minute. I can assure you that.
Right.
Later on, he covered the whole program, except when the MP was delivering his speech. That was where he stood aloof and was looking. He never covered it. But he covered the entire program. So if you put it like MP boys attack journalists, MP boy heckle a journalist, is that what we should put in the public domain? Is that what we should put in the public domain?
Right. Alale, we are very grateful for speaking to us this morning, and
yes, so
we'll get back to you. Yeah.
So I would want to end by thanking you for giving me space.
Right.
But I really want you to do a count on check on this guy called Abode.
Right.
If not, one day, he will not cause problem for us, or he will cause problem for us. And any media house that keep engaging this guy, would belittle the integrity of that media, because this Abode guy has no credibility. He's not trustworthy. He's not truthful.
Right.
Do you know that at the point in time, I never even blacklisted him?
Thank you very much. We'll continue this discussion some other time.
Thank you very much. I will be happy if you give me the audio version of
That's fine.
The recorded version of what.
That's fine. That's fine. So that was Alale Baba Atimbila. He is the NDC communication officer. I'm trying to bring clarity to our discussion, earlier on discussion with Ibrahim Abode there. So we'll be back to continue the discussion here in studio. Just stay.
Are you ready to shape your future with practical skills, real-world knowledge, and opportunities that open doors across Ghana and beyond? Bogatanga Technical University invites you to apply for admissions for the next academic year. At BTU, we prepare you for the world of work through hands-on training, industry partnerships, and innovation-driven learning. Admission is open for our 4-year, 3-year, and 2-year master's programs, Bachelor of Science Technology programs, Diploma, HND, and all other program areas in Applied Science and Technology, Engineering and Built Environment, Business and Management Studies, Hospitality, Computing, and many more. Our courses include MSc Financial Engineering, MSc Crop and Animal Science, BSc Applied Science, Management Studies, Bachelor of Technology, Data Communication and Networking, Building Technology, Fashion Design and Textiles, Renewable Energy Engineering, HND Agriculture Engineering, Civil Engineering, Medical Laboratory Technology, Diploma in Marketing and Communication, Graphic Communication Design, Procurement and Logistics Management, and so many more. Whether you are a WASI graduate, an HND holder seeking to top up, a professional upgrading your career, or an international applicant, BTU has a place for you. Take advantage of our flexible study options, that is regular, evening, and weekend classes. We have modern laboratories, experienced lecturers, and a campus environment that encourages creativity, entrepreneurship, and academic excellence. Entry is open to both local and international applicants. We accept mature entries from applicants who are 25 years and above. WASI and TVET graduates awaiting results can also apply. Application e-vouchers are available at all regional post offices in Ghana or via the code *966*3*3096# on all networks. Also available at any branch of Zenith Bank, Consolidated Bank Ghana, Access Bank, ADB, and Republic Bank nationwide. You may also visit our cash office at the Bogatanga Technical University, Sumbrungu campus. Visit our website www.btu.edu.gh for more information. For quick enquiries, call 0244 732186 or 0244 468273 and 020 9892316. So what are you waiting for? Don't wait for opportunity. Create it. Bogatanga Technical University, instilling in students the passion to excel.
Charlie, my phone die again. Oh, I no make one call, sir.
Kofi, you dey charge that phone 3 times a day. Hey,
What I go do? The battery weak, wow.
look at my Techno Spark 50. I charged them yesterday morning. Oh.
Hey.
Check the battery.
60% still. How?
6,700 mAh. Charlie, from Monday morning to Tuesday evening, I still dey move. But wait, that one be small. Make I show you the real magic. Later that day, Kofi borrow my Spark 50 say it a go trial.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. The proposal is ready. I will send it by 4 p.m. Yes, sir. Absolutely, no problem. So, as I was saying, the figures are looking very strong this quarter.
Hey, big man, you dey inside trotro, they make that call. The man know they hear things.
Oh, my guy. AI noise cancellation day. This phone, they remove all the noise from the background. To Mr. Johnson, I dey sit for office. Ama, where you get this phone from? I need my own Spark 50 today.
I told you. Pack 'em.
You want battery where you know the drain? Spark 'em. You want make AI cancel all the noise then make your calls clear? Spark 'em. You want phone where it go fit your hustle, your style, your life? Techno Spark 50, 6,700 mAh power, AI noise cancellation. This be the phone way Ghana they wait for. Available now on all Techno stores and authorized dealers nationwide.
Welcome back. This is A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz. And Moses, so we off air we're talking about this the conversation we had earlier, and then how sometimes how sometimes even as a journalist you have to be responsible for your own safety. What do you make of the conversation we just had? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Way off.
Mm.
No problem. Irrespective of your internal you have with the head.
Mm.
So we as always check yourself.
Mm.
Check what you are doing. Your own
Mm. Assess the environment.
assess the environment. If you know who is coming, you have to be the journalist. Before someone,
Mm.
if you
Oh, welcome.
it's a little, don't go.
Mm.
I don't like even the environment. I want to go there.
Mm.
Don't wear journalism. Think that you are superhuman. You are not superhuman. Like everybody. Learn from me to cover the news from. It's through them we get. The truth. And when I see people, I laugh and say, well, you don't the real meaning of journalism.
Mm.
But even over the people which you don't like, that is not the right time. Tell me that.
So he wasn't championing. He wasn't championing someone. He said he did a recording. So they invited him for an event, but then the airing of the event turned out that one what they invited him to cover didn't come up first, and then another event was rather aired earlier.
No, I'm not determined.
Yeah.
As event organizers, I'm not determined to ask us what we publish or not.
Mm.
What makes news to us?
May not be news to you.
Exactly. So we determine.
But once you are invited to cover a particular
so
program.
Let me give an example. Yesterday. Right now. You don't just get publishing. When things developing. Various places. Way out. That be a PR work that you wanted. You can invite me for a program. I'll attend it and do it, but I'll realize it's not a story. Publish. I will not publish it. You can't tell me that, why you come from a publish my story. And that is one thing.
Right.
That is one thing I like about our regional chairman and also correspondent for Joy News. If you invite him for a program and he realizes that this program is not worth it, he will not go. He will tell that he is busy. He will not go because he knows that it is a story that there's no story. He will not come and try to tell you, oh, I will do it, and at the end of the day, you will not say anything. You tell that, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm engaged. Because I realize that there's no story in there. And that is what we should be doing as journalists. When event organizers invite you and you realize that, this is not a story, don't go there. Tell the person that, oh, I'm sorry, I'm engaged. And again, if you are going to cover a story for somebody, let the person understand that this your story that I'm doing, as you want it this way, to me as journalist, I think that it is this way. Let the person be accountable to the person. Let the person understand how it works. So that the person will not have that locus to sit somewhere and say, oh, you came to cover my story and you never air it. Or perhaps you came and you turned the whole thing. We are not doing courtesy journal. We have courtesy journalists. Courtesy journalists is there are people that will just come, whatever you give them, they produce the same thing for you. Those people are there. So you don't use those people to compare with people who are doing journalism.
Sammy, let me bring you into the conversation.
Yeah, bring me to conversation. This lecture about his lecturing us. I'm wondering whether he's talking about the case or he's lecturing us on.
No, I'm trying to let us all understand, and also listeners to appreciate that sometimes when they invite us for their program, either we come or we don't come, they should understand. Yes. But if they want us to do PR work, fine, let the people know that, okay, I want you to come and do this PR work. And with that, no, if it's about a marketing kind of thing, we know how to put it. And you pay the station. Yeah.
Thank you. Listen to both of them talking about the journalist and then the politician. I picked two things from the both of them. That one, they don't understand why they are doing the things.
Yeah.
For instance, if let me start with the politician first. You can't tell somebody you are not invited. You can tell the person in a different context. I'll get it. But when it comes to public gathering and events that has this magnitude in terms of government project, Ebola is a state of the member of country. He's a citizen of Ghana and can decide to go anywhere as a capacity of a journalist or an individual capacity. So going to participate or witness what happened at the sword cutting shouldn't be under investigation or not. And the other aspect is that even if the person is not invited, he is not causing trouble, he is not undermining or trying to bring confusion to the place that you are working. I don't see why there should be any problem there that he should go away or find his way in terms of the program, not whatever. But if you look at the narrative on the side of him, he said that the guy was demanding for his what the journalist called Solid, because he wanted to catch up with the convoy that came with the so that he find his way out. And that is the part you are not invited come and used as and you have gone. They have not budgeted for you because the accounts department always have their budget they work. So they go to account, and so they have a number of journalists they invite. So once you invite the person and choose to give the person TNT go back, or even if you have not given them water, you can decide to give them a token that go and buy or buy land. That is where you can say, if all of us sit here, they are all tapped and they are all in we are not able to tell who is still in the truth, but we can only deduce. And I think that if after the event people were going to take their tokens and we went and like that, we didn't budget for you, and so we cannot.
And that would have been
that is case you can understand, and as an individual you have to also understand it is not compulsory that once you are there, must be giving some. Even if you are not that, that's aside. If you also look at the
the narrative of the journalist. He made a point that he was there and talking to another journalist. The individual walked up to him. They don't want him here. I don't think somebody can just immediately see you and say they don't like you here if there's nothing happening. You are doing anything. And so it's something that if you want to go into details, you can query that narrative again. The other aspect of it is that we also have individuals that personally do not like others. So once I don't like you, when you come, I'll find a way so that you cause trouble and I say, go away. So it can also be that conversation happened and they cut all those away and say, go away. So if that happened, it's unfortunate. And the journalist must also understand that if you go somewhere, you mustn't be giving. It's not compulsory to give money to, especially if they don't budget for you. And so this shouldn't be anything that to talk about that they harass the person and that. Look, the work you do, we do it with our heads. We don't do it with our necks. And so when you go to a place and you are reading the environment, and you realize that you don't fit there. Yeah, whether they invite you or not, you can decide to go away. It's a public gathering, but it is not a public place. It's not a place to go and ridicule yourself and risk your life. So if you get there, you realize that the actions of these people, even that action that is taking place, they want publication. And so if they say they don't want you, it's even hurry. Go your way.
Go and relax.
And find a way. If I were him, that the story would have even been me.
Yeah.
I am the journalist. I went there and they sacked me.
Then they sacked me. I will take the shine out of the program that they are even doing.
On the public gathering,
yes,
and where
the government-sponsored
program where I pay tax.
I pay my tax money. That
and you ask me, I can't be there.
You can't be there to cover.
But you can't go and have confrontation, and then it will.
Yes, don't even rock shoulders. Yes. Allow them.
Because at that place,
report based on what they told you not to do, and you are good to go. Don't like. That is one thing that we as journalists sometimes we undermine our power. Right. Let people to understand that we are coming. If you say I shouldn't do, I will tell the public that okay, I went to this place, but they said A, B, C, D. Like my editor will always say, a no reply is a reply. A no reply. Oh, don't do this. Even that is the story that is simple. It's a simple sentence that you move on.
Yeah, I also want to or even plead or urge the two. I mean,
the two parties
that they have to also understand that we are one. We are the same people from the region. You can't be fighting and media and making people see that these people they like. Already we have that bad name outside that.
Yeah, of course.
We like trouble. We are always fighting. It shouldn't always be that. Let's even if something happens, we are brothers. The man talking, I don't know his age, but I know he will be an elderly to the journalist. So you could just solve these things.
Yeah, it was pride.
This thing that you are doing, like you go to narrate 2013 and 2023 issues. Those issues, look, if the person has done something that you don't, call the person, sit and solve it. If you solve it and the person feels that he doesn't want to be solved, let him go. We are people that you don't expect them to be the way you are. He is this way. That is how he is. Just leave it. Don't try having issues because we are already having so many issues as a region that people are thinking that we are not good. And so let's always preach peace, preach unity, so that the people outside will always admire us and say these people are one, rather than always having to banter ourselves on social media, on the radio and things like that. It doesn't speak well of us. Right. We are already behind.
We are already behind, but let me just run through these few LPMs and we'll be back to continue discussion here in studio. This is A1 Radio 101.1. I stand by everything my colleagues have said on the set. You just need to take care of yourself. It's unfortunate what happened when they went there, but we need to understand that at public events, you can't prevent anyone who wants to record or be there. You can't prevent them from taking a story. But while we do so, let's find a very nice way of having conversations to dismiss each other at some of such public gatherings, so that we would not have some of these headlines coming up. Well, let me bring these announcements to your notice. Notice of temporary relocation of MTN customer service office in Bogatanga. So MTN wish to inform you that due to an unexpected flooding incident at their office premises in Bogatanga, their customer service center has temporarily been relocated to the MTN technical office in Bogatanga near Yura Radio and directly behind the Ghana Water Company office on along the Boga Tamale Road. Customers may also visit MTN's community shops located opposite Rain Inn Supermarket in the commercial street, along the commercial street, and near the MTN office adjacent the VIP transport station for assistance. In addition, temporary MTN service stands will be set up at the high traffic locations along community activations across major districts in the region to ensure continued access to their services. Customers may also reach them through their social media channels. WhatsApp number 0554 300 000 or through X at Ask MTN Ghana, Facebook /MTN Ghana, or send an email to customercare@mtn.com, or you can also visit them on Instagram at www.instagram.com/MTN Ghana. MTN is committed to providing uninterrupted services to their customers and sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this situation may cause. They appreciate your patience and also they appreciate your patience, understanding, and continued support. This announcement is issued by the Corporate Communication Department of MTN. Also, what defines a woman's strength is her creativity, her ability to multitask, or her leadership. Discover Obasima Stanbic Bank's Women's Banking Solution, designed for every woman in Ghana. Enjoy business incubation, China trade opportunities, and comprehensive financial and insurance support. Stanbic is here to drive your growth. You can visit www.stanbicbank.com.gh or you call 030-2815-789 for more information. Stanbic Obasima, unlock your strength. Well, Pizza Man Chicken Man has introduced some exciting new things again. It's more chicken, more taste, and more sauce on one pizza. Introducing the double chicken barbecue pizza made with chicken breast, chicken crunch, and barbecue sauce. These are available at all Pizza Man Chicken Man branches across the country. The small pack goes for 100 Ghana cedis. The medium goes for 135 Ghana cedis. Large pack goes for 170 Ghana cedis, while the double goes for 248 Ghana cedis. Walk into any Pizza Man Chicken Man branch today, or you call 030-275-3430, or you download the Chris B app to place your order. Pizza Man Chicken Man, good food lives here. Well, Filisco San Ghana Limited is your reliable partner in freight forwarding, total logistics, and commodity supply. Since 2012, they have been helping businesses ship goods from Ghana to the world and from anywhere in the world back to Ghana, with operations across China, Europe, Asia, India, and Africa. Plus a strong fleet of trucks and trailers, your containers move fast, safe, and reliable. Your timber, cashew nuts, yellow corn, granite, shipping and logistics. Make Filisco San Ghana Limited your plug. You can call Filisco San Ghana Limited on 0248 238 541 or 0262 123 553, or you visit their website at www.filiscosan.com, or you send them an email at filiscosanghana@gmail.com. Filisco San Ghana Limited, delivering beyond borders with unlimited speed.
I travel, baby. Also, na ọrụkọnụ na-enyankwu bi sande ẹwọ hankiga ọ sị ìrabéjẹ yàmú wọn wọ hànpọ ọdọọsùn òdodo gírí kọ mi àmì nàmú kan bàbáyé kọ mi àmì nàmú wọn ìtẹ̀lẹ̀ tó.
Well, in a world that demands more from you every single day, your smartphone shouldn't be the thing holding you back. You need a device that matches your pace, protects your moments, and performs without compromise. The Tecno Spark 50 was built with exactly that in mind. Power starts with 6,700 mAh, delivering enduring performance through the longest, most demanding days. Paired with 18-watt fast charging, you spend less time waiting and more time moving. Performance is seamless and extendable. RAM of up to 12 gigabytes, and durability is uncompromised. IP64, being dust and water resistant and surviving falls or up to 1.8 meters. Communication is taken to a new level with AI-powered noise cancellation during calls, whether you are in a crowded market, a busy office, or a loud street. The Spark 50 intelligently filters out background noise, so your voice is transmitted with exceptional clarity. Free Link 2.0 keeps you connected within 1.5 kilometers without Wi-Fi or data. You can call, text, and send images for free. And with the built-in infrared remote, you can control your home appliances with your hand. Available in 5 refined color options, the Tecno Spark 50 sets a new standard in intelligent, powerful, and durable smartphones. Visit Tecno Store or any authorized dealer today and get one for yourself. Now imagine you walking into a home where nobody ever pauses what they are doing online. The girls are streaming the latest Netflix series. The special playlist is rolling. Daddy is on his usual Teams video calls. Uploads are uploading. Downloads are downloading. And not a single person says my data is finished. That's the power MTN Fiber gives you. Unlimited internet for endless streaming, endless connections, endless everything for your home. Now, you get to enjoy a special range of unlimited fiber internet packages, whether you are a new or existing customer. Just log into the My MTN app now, or you tap broadband or dial *5057# to get your preferred unlimited MTN fiber packages. MTN, everywhere you go.
We are right here. Move your walking. We are under control. Yeah, what's his soul? I'm open. What's his someone gonna walk there once? So, yeah, Icherry, Iliakana, Icherry C, Iliakana, Icherry P, Iliaka High, Icheronum, Iliakobo. The Maraman says so, man. What do the radio? The Maraman says so, man. The Martin count that docket. The Maraman says so, man. The man knew that the Maraman says so, man. Mamma, some yeah, I don't know so that it's you. Your master contract, the Pony War, the Mamma to the Pony Mandi move. On the banking, the man of I don't mind him nature, Madame, I'm not close for Tassi, that he's someone out. Yes, but I travel
101.1
Okay.
A1 Radio.
now, Omokono, Nenyanku be Sunday, there was Hankiga. Also, Rabbi J. The more one was humble, or dogs would do. Get it, crop me, I'm in a move from bye-bye. Crop me, I'm in a move into the food. Crop me, I'm in a move from bye-bye. Crop me, yeah,
It's exactly 4 minutes after 9 a.m. here in the studios of A1 Radio 101.1. Thank you so much for keeping your dial locked on this transmission, and thank you for staying around with us from the early hours of this morning, even up to now. Until 10 a.m., you're still with me. I am Gerard Asagi. This morning, we want to further the conversation. And the Sirigu Integrated Senior High School is celebrating, or will be celebrating, their 25th anniversary. Yes, so 25 years since the inception of the school. We have representatives of the school here in studio. We'll be having the conversation with them. And so for the next 30 minutes, that is the conversation we are going to have. I have joining me Mr. Wilfred Asunawini Azanore. And also he's here with Emmanuel Azore, and then Miss Gifty Atipoka Lariba. Gentlemen and lady, you are welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
Great. It's good to have you this morning here in studio. Let me begin with you, Wilfred. 25 years, Sirigo Integrated Senior High School. Tell us a bit about Sirigo Integrated Senior High School.
Thank you so much for hosting us, and we are most grateful. Yeah, Sirigo Integrated Senior High School never began as an integrated school. It only began as a community day school, and it was highly assisted by the district assembly. That was the Kasina Nankana district then, having stayed till we got separated to Kasina Nankana and Afrongo Central. And at that time, the school beginning as an, let's say, as a community school, was not registered with GES formally. So because of that, it was the DCE then who was always assisting the school, some assistance from the chief of the community and then other philanthropists in terms of their educational needs, in terms of writing their final exams. So those were some of the things how the school began. Yes, and having risen up till this stage, it only began not as an integrated school, as I said, but as time progressed, the school saw the need for its integration when we realized that we needed to diversify and accommodate all manner of students who needed the assistance of school.
Right.
So it began with two visually impaired students, one of whom is currently a teacher in the school in the visually impaired department, one Victor Alambala. And they were the reason why the then regional director granted the integration of the school. And that was in 2008. However, the school got its recognition as a fully integrated senior high school in 2013. In 2013, when the Ghana Education Service gave them that opportunity to become a fully integrated senior high school.
So let's talk about the integration. The integrated, give us an idea. If we talk about an integrated senior high school, what do we really mean by an integration, and what is the population now as it stands in the senior high school?
Good. Thank you so much. In terms of population in the school, as we talk today, we have a total of 1,401 students, and out of this number, the female ratio is 738 with 663 males. Now, the school also can boast of a teaching staff of 123, of whom 109 are permanent staff with 9 internship teachers and 5 national service personnel. The total number of non-teaching staff are only 42, meaning the school lacks a lot when it comes to the non-teaching staff.
Right.
Yes. Now, as an integrated school, the school currently has 12 visually impaired students. And now, when we talk of integration, we are talking of the fact that the school has been able to accommodate these 12 students who are visually impaired to go into the classroom to sit with the sighted students, for a teacher who is not visually impaired to go in there to teach them. And after he has taught them, the students are able to move very normally with their sighted colleagues to go to the dining hall to eat together, to go to the bathrooms to share common baths, to go to the washrooms to clear themselves of any trouble that worries them. And these students who are visually impaired go to the football parks for recreation with our regular students. Religious activities, they undertake it with them. Surprisingly, you see them moving with them to the boreholes, the taps, to fetch water with them and carrying it along with them to go and have their regular bath. So when we are coming to talk about integration, we are talking of the fact that these students whom society consider as people who cannot do anything are trained to participate in regular activities that every SHS student in Ghana normally carries out.
Let me speak to Miss Gifty Atipoka Lariba. She is a student, a third-year student. Wow. A third-year student currently sitting for the WASI exam and the Segu Integrated Senior High School. Gifty, how are you?
Thank you.
Great. Tell me about your experience as a visually impaired student in the Segu Integrated School.
Actually, I deem it a great opportunity to sit before you about visual impairment and who are equally competing with our colleagues. Before I move on, disability is not in a. So when we talk of this, visually impairment, sometimes communities see us to be a burden to them. When I became a visually impaired student, I was not born by that. But as time goes on, I undergo some sickness, and that leads me to this Disability Act. So before I moved on, when I thought I was the only one because I've never seen a young person become a visually impairment before. So when I get to Wa Methodist School for the Blind, found in Upper West, I get to know that 1 year old, 2 years and above there were visually impaired as I am seated here. So I told myself that disability is not inability. I fought hard. Some teachers were telling me that I have to go back to Wa Senior High School. Some were telling me to go to Wenchi Senior High School. But I deem it a great opportunity that I will never let my region to be falling apart. So I chose this Segu Integrated Senior High School, and when I came here, to be frankly speaking, at first I found it difficult to move with our sighted colleagues. But as time goes on, I become familiar with them. So I go to competitions with them. I go to, as my master already said, go to the park. We have some games such as three-legged race, lime on spoon, and sack race. So we normally mix them and we do activities. So when it comes to teaching side, we go to the class and sit with them and learn with them. But what we normally do is that if we are not doing science and maths due to the calculation and then the practical aspect, so we move to them and do things. When we come to our resource center, we use laptops to learn as our leisure time. We learn ahead the teachers, and when we are being found in the class, we answer questions and we ask questions. So my seniors have passed through that same school, and some of them are currently doing their national service, some of them interns, and then some of them are permanent teachers. So I also want to become ones like them.
Wow. So when you tell me that you were not born like this,
Yes,
what
please.
happened?
Actually, I was in a primary school that was P5. So I was given compound prefect, girls prefect, and then sports prefect at well.
Wow.
So it was a time that, excuse me to share this story with you, a guy came to me and proposed to me. And I said, for now, I want to focus on my studies. Then the guy said, we shall see. When the guy said that, I never believed it will work. So it was a time for me. Sometimes I will read, and if I didn't understand something, then Madam will come in and explain. So at that time, I became a TA of that Madam. So it was 1 week time that I just closed my eyes. Like something just passed through my eye like a mirror, which I could not see anything on the book. So I told Madam that, Madam, I could not see anymore. Madam thought I was lying. So she flogged me very well and sent me to my parents and said I am trying to prove laziness. So when it got worse like that, we roamed all the country, but we couldn't get solution to it. So a person like me also heard my story and then directed my parents to one Methodist School for the Blind, and that was when I took my studies again.
There's always been an issue around stigmatization. Does this school you find yourself in give you that freedom? And do you face some of these issues, concerns of stigmatization on campus?
You know, in every society, there will be a good personnel and then also a bad personnel too. But when I came, you know, some of our sighted colleagues never knew what visual impairment is.
Right.
Not equally the teachers, because the teachers already has knowledge about us. So they don't stigmatize us or marginalize us. So when I got there, we find difficult, but 1 week later, they always become used to us. So we play, we walk, we do everything together. After that 1 week, we don't experience that stigmatization again.
Wow. I'll come back to you, Gifty, but Mr. Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Sirigu Integrated Senior High School. Let's for 25 years. What are some of the courses that your school offers, or which reason it should excite BEC graduates to make it a choice destination when selecting their schools?
Thank you very much, my brother, for the wonderful opportunity. I want to say that I'm an old student of Sirigu Integrated.
Oh, wow.
Senior
Congratulations.
High School, who is currently a teacher.
Wow.
In
the
SP artist.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Please,
Espiro.
Yes, sir. Yes, so our time we had only 3 programs.
Right.
The courses were actually general arts, business, and agric. They were the only 3 courses. But today, as we speak, we are very grateful to the Almighty God for adding other programs as well. And today we can boast of about 6 programs. We have the 3 courses I've already mentioned. That is
courses.
Exactly. General arts, business, and agric. And we also have home science. Then we have visual art and science. These are the 3 additional courses that have been added to the courses in the school. Yes.
Right.
So briefly, that's what
I think I've visited your school premises before, and I must admit how wide the school campus is.
Okay.
Yes. In terms of accommodation and infrastructure, how is the situation like?
Thank you very much once again for the opportunity. In terms of infrastructure, and see, it is really a challenge. Yes, we cannot say actually that we have zero infrastructure. There is some we have some infrastructure in the school. We can talk about the girls' dormitory, although not so much to accommodate all the girls. And we also have boys' dormitory, not also so much to accommodate the numbers. We also have classrooms as well. We have dining. I think we have a dining hall.
Yeah.
And then that is just to mention a few.
Right.
However, like I said, we are still lagging behind in terms of infrastructure. I think currently also we are very happy. I think there is an ongoing project in the school.
Right.
However, we want to still plead for more.
Oliver
exactly.
Twist.
Oliver Twist. Because in fact, and then one major challenge in terms of infrastructure is toilet facility. In fact, it will surprise you to hear that 25 years the school does not have a toilet facility. The students have, they have to resort to the surrounding bushes to do open defecation, and that is really, really a serious challenge that we want to plead. Anybody listening to the sound of our voice this morning would actually come to our aid if they can, in terms of the toilet facility.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Wilfred, 25 years celebration. What are we to expect? When is the anniversary? What is the climax? What are the activities leading up to the celebration of the 25th anniversary?
Very good. Thank you so much, my brother, for such a wonderful question. Celebrating 25 years, we intend as a school to just tell all partners in our development that we are very grateful. We want to extend our joy to the government of the Republic to say thank you, to extend our joy to all who have been working hand in hand with us. We can never forget Comfort, who has been our backbone. They have been the pillar of our ladies, coming from such a deprived area. Most of our students are not so fine when it comes to resources. They have been there for them all the time, and so many other bodies. So we just want to say, we are 25 years old. We are very grateful to these bodies for what they have done for us. Yes, and then we planned that this program began like this. You are lucky to be the first place we are launching our publicity program at. So A1 Radio is the first place we are launching our publicity program at. So marking the publicity today, we shall float jingles, we shall float flyers, and then just telling the whole world that the SEC wants to celebrate its joy of being 25 years. Right. Now, we shall follow it with some exercises that would begin on the week of the launch. We have earmarked the 13th of June. That will be next 2 weeks, Saturday, for the launching of the program. And this launch will be preceded by some activities starting from the Wednesday of that week. The Wednesday of that week, we shall be having some cleanup exercises around the school compound and then beyond. And the Thursday, we shall mark it with a health screening. And the health screening is extended not only to the students and staff of the school, but it is going to also be open up to all students and then the whole Siroko community. So we are using this as an opportunity to invite everyone. The Thursday going to be which date? 13th, the Saturday.
Yes.
So Thursday is
So Thursday will be 17th.
No, not this.
The Thursday before.
Yes, the Thursday before 13th of June.
The Thursday before 13th of June.
Yes.
That will be 4th.
Very good. 4th of June.
Yes.
We are inviting all of you, come around. Let's check ourselves and then get some assistance from our health personnel. And then on the Friday, we're going to have varieties of games that will include the community, the old students, and our staff. The students will also be engaged in these sporting activities. And thereafter, we shall continue the launch on the 13th of June. It's intended to take place at the school forecourt, just on the school park. And then so many activities are going to take place there, recital of poems, our unveiling of our anniversary logo, then the sale of our brochure to showcase how wonderful the school has been for the past 25 years. And then we shall use that opportunity to also recognize some other individuals who have been instrumental to the development of the school. And the main program, the climax of the celebration, is intended to take place on the 28th of November 2006. That is a gist of the activities that will be taking place.
November
28th November 2006.
2026.
2026. Thank you.
2006 is like 20 years ago.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much.
So do you have anything to add to this? Because before I bring in Gifty, if not Gifty, From the department, that's a visually impaired department. Are there some challenges you are faced with? Are your brailles enough? I know you use brailles to study.
Yes.
Yes. Do you have enough braille devices for studies? What are some of the challenges that you face?
The challenges we are facing
Mm.
about our brailing side. Excuse. When we talk of the brailing side, you know, we have something which we call Braille Perkins, which has all the dots on it. And if you are writing, you'll be speed up. About the handwriting frame, that one, it comprises more energy. And with that, they are shorting in our resource center. So with this, we appeal to anyone hearing our voice to come into our aid and support us. And due to that, you know, now we are in a technological world. A time to come, the brailing will be fade off. And we need advanced like computers, laptops, recorders, and all those things to enhance our learning. As time goes on, we also be an IT gurus. So we expect anyone that hearing our voice should come in with our braille sheets. Surely we are running such of it. Sometimes we need to copy notes, we need to do all sort of assignments and exercises, but due to the shortage of the papers, we have to manage, and that one always reduce our learning side. So with this, I will cry onto the air. Anyone listening to us should support us with braille sheets or handwriting frames or recorders or a braille Perkins.
What is the ambition, Gifty? What is your ambition after WASSCE? What's next for you?
Actually, to be frankly speaking, I've already bought an awaiting form because I know myself and I trust myself I can do it. So I've gotten an awaiting form for UEW, that's Winneba. So after this WASSCE, if my results come out and I'm able to make it, I will not sit in the house. I will proceed to university and also become a teacher like my teachers sitting besides me.
Very few students nowadays want to be teachers.
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
So exactly that.
It's exciting hearing
Yeah.
from Gifty. But Gifty, the students you interact with, or even Wilfred and Emmanuel, are the students in the integrated unit all from the locality, or they are drawn from various regions across the country?
They are drawn from various regions.
Okay.
Because currently, as I'm talking to you now, one is from Savannah region, then one is also from Burkina Faso, all the way from Burkina Faso to this Upper East region. And one, too, is from Upper West. But some of us, we are all from Upper East region. And this is what I can say. And I believe strongly those that just finished with their BEC, I have the trust and the hope. And I even believe in them. Some even came from Greater Accra. They were in my school, and per my interaction with them, they are very excited to become a student of my school.
Mr. Wilfred, does it suppose that we don't have a lot of these integrated schools that offer special education to persons with disabilities?
That's a very interesting question and very wonderful. Surprises you to note that Serugu Integrated Senior High School is the Northern Center of Integration of Visually Impaired in the whole of the North. That goes to tell you that the school haven't recognized the importance of educating these ones, has gotten that recognition, and then the government has played major roles. It's very surprising that these people, the resources they keep getting every year is just from far and wide. But the problem is that their numbers are so many. Like almost every year we keep getting them. And, these are people who are very vulnerable. These are people who are less resourced, from many of them very deprived backgrounds. And if like no much of these resources come to their aid, it means that their schooling will be far taken aback. So it's the reason why we will always appeal that anybody who is touched by these visually impaired students, come to see them. They are in a very small space, which is considered as their resource center. At least we expected that these people who are less endowed should have been properly accommodated at a good resource center, well resourced, so that mobility and other stuff could be easy for them. But in our case, it's not just anything to write home about at all. So we will just plead that anybody who hears our voice should come to Tifty and her colleagues their aid. It's surprising to note that about 89% of all the students who have passed through our school with visual impairment are now well established at places of work. You can hear, like when we started, we spoke of some teachers and then some other people. If you hear of Mr. Jacob Adongo, he was a very close friend of this unit because of his condition, and he has been a very good advocate of this institution. And we want so many people to join him, fight for the good of this.
The conversation is interesting, but unfortunately, we have to bring it to an end. Let me just give you the opportunity to share your closing remarks. Let me begin with Emmanuel, then we have Wilfred again, and then we have Gifty take the final bite.
Okay, thank you very much again for the opportunity. Yes, I wouldn't like to get up here without mentioning, at first you asked why I would want other, like those who are, the
BC students, as an old student.
Exactly. Yes, there is one peculiar reason why I would want those who have just written to choose Sirgo Integrated Senior High School. All is based on, as a student, when you get enrolled into an institution, what is expected of you is to come out with flying colors. And I want to assure them that Sirgo Integrated Senior High School has a lot of competent staff that can really help them to come out at the end of the day with flying colors. This one, I think it is based on records. If you check our pass rate, over the years. For instance, in 2016, the school had a pass rate of 55%. Then in 2017, the pass rate was 61.60. Then in 2018, we had 57%. Also in 2019, 46.10. Then 2020, we had 71.70. Then 2021, 79.9, 2022, 81%, 2023, 87%, and 2024, 90%. The 2025 results is yet to be analyzed. Yes, having said this, I think if you look at the pass rate, but there is a saying that salt does not praise itself. But I would say that based on this pass rate, there is all indication that this school is actually doing well when it comes to academic performance. That is why I would want to encourage all and sundry to enroll their wards into Sirgo Integrated Senior High School. Like I said earlier, being a former student, in fact, it wasn't actually easy for us. But based on the staff we had, and even today, we are able to go through successfully.
Right.
And today, I want to assure them that if they enroll their wards, they can even get better results.
Right.
So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Let me take Wilfred, the final words to our listeners.
I just want to say a very big thank you to all our listeners for giving us this chance, giving their ears to us to tell them of some of the things that are intended to take place during our 25 years of being a senior high school and having gotten ourselves in this concept of integration. Yes, I want to remind all of you that the program is scheduled to be launched on the 13th of June, 2026. And the climax of it will take place in November on the 28th this year. I just want to invite all of you to use this media. A1 Radio goes far and wide, and we want to use this media to say thank you so much, all of you, but schedule it as part of your program that on these days you will come to celebrate with us. You are not only coming to celebrate the glory that the school is enjoying, but you are coming to celebrate life. When you come there and you see the interactions that go on between sighted students and non-sighted students, it marvels you. If you see the love that gels the visually impaired students with the teachers, it tells you so much. There's a lot of sacrifice that goes in this to keep this love going. So I just want you to get some time, come and join us, celebrate this joy, so that you go there wondering how you can also play a role in keeping this love going.
Right.
Thank you so much, Ewa Radio.
You're welcome.
For all this wonderful time.
Gifty, what will be your closing remark?
I have 3 things.
Right.
1, my thanks go to Almighty God for bringing us safely to A1 Radio. Then my second speak goes to, please, at Bolga here or everywhere that you are listening to Gifty, if you have a word, sometimes they will finish HHS and then that problem will comes upon them. I plead with you to kindly, if you have such a person in your possession, to send him or her to the Able One Methodist School for the Blind for a train, and then he or she will become who he or she wants in future. Then my third thing is, it's very good because I compete with my colleagues cited to aspire for positions. And by God's grace, I'm able to get the assistant girls prefect. So with this, I'll ask the DJ to just give me 5 minutes to sing the school anthem.
Please do. Go ahead. You can sing the school anthem.
Okay. The school anthem goes like this. Arise, arise, Sirugu Senior High School, arise, arise. Sirugu Senior High School, arise and stand to fulfill our motto. Stars of hope, yes we are stars of hope, yes we stars of hope. Ever shall we fight and fight for bright future. Sirugu Senior High School, stars of hope, stars of hope, stars of hope. Sirugu Senior High School, stars of hope, stars of hope we are. Thank you very much, A1 Radio.
Indeed, you are the stars of hope, and we appreciate this anthem from Sirugu Senior High School. Yes, Mr. Wilfred, you said you wanted to say something.
Yes, I just want to recap that Sirugu Senior High School is celebrating its 25 years as a senior high school, an integrated senior high school. And the theme for this year's celebration is 25 years of inclusive education, building a resilient community through stakeholder partnerships.
Right.
And you can see that we keep emphasizing on our inclusivity because it is what we cherish most as an institution. Thank you so much. And I want to use this opportunity. I am the head of a publicity committee And I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to the boss of our steering committee, the Assistant Headmaster Domestic, Mr. Charles in team, for offering us this opportunity. And a bigger thank you goes to my headmaster, Mr. John Inyaba Ayambila, who has made all the arrangements possible for us to have an engagement with A1 Radio this morning. Once again, thank you, A1 Radio, for your time.
Thank you very much, Wilfred. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Thank you very much, Gifty, for passing through A1 Radio. And on the 13th of June, surely we'll see you there in Sirigo. Do enjoy it.
There.
Right. We'll be there live, colored, and black and white colors.
To speak some Maroma.
So, Roma, ya hansel he ye bien wana intora fafara bora ya. Tinzawa makawun fafare be mawa sekla maya zame fafarme made bulisa mazela sandama but Benyame yahanta bia te adena tarma like akanye te Benyame yawen yahampo kanye number laba yawen contacti DJ la nzire machines le zula lawapa to school la te arrange boya te time king wa tata zame me ma anse in la zinampo ya zozoi.
How long did it take you to learn the language? Anyway.
Less than 3 years.
And if this is Agogo, then some of us, what are we doing? We are not speaking anything. Anyway, yes. And then she's a Bulsa. I'm a Bulsa too. So yes. It's a great thing. All right. So we'll be back to continue discussion here in studio. Just stay around with us. Next, we'll be talking about Scouting, and Dennis is here in studio already, but we'll be back to continue this discussion, so stay with us. Welcome back. We're going into the last lap for this morning. It's just about some 16 minutes. We'll be wrapping up conversation here in A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz. Thank you so much for staying with us. This morning we have Dennis Apusiga. He's here with us again, but this time around we are not talking tourism or social media. We are talking sound. He's looking very nice in his yellow Ghana jersey. This yellow one is nicer than the rest. Or you don't agree? This one, I like this one better. Dennis, how have you been?
I'm doing well. Barka Salah to our Muslim.
Yes, the meat has to come home.
And thank you, E1 Radio, for this opportunity.
Great. You are here again. What's the conversation today?
So my name is Dennis Usika. I'm a tourism vlogger and blogger, and also the founder of Visit Boliga. Today I'm here with exciting news because all of you could remember in last year, 2025, I walked from Bolga to Accra to advocate for a sports stadium for the region and also promote sports and tourism development. So I was contacted by a few friends in Accra who said that there's a top European scout who is coming to the northern part of organize an event where our young players or footballers can showcase their talent to be seen. If possible, they can pick also play in the European League.
Right. So when is this event taking place?
So the event is taking place at Mobile Park, 9 a.m. this Saturday. That's 30th and 31st on Sunday. So it's going to be 2 days.
Okay.
And we are looking at players between 14 to 19. So in a single team, you can have any of the age group in a single team.
Okay. Right. It's 14 to 19 years.
19.
Right. And you said the date is the 30th to
31st.
To the first.
Yeah.
Only just 2 days.
2 days.
So who can come? Do you have special people you've invited to come, or it's a public event? Anyone?
It's a general event, but if you're a coach, you want to bring your team, bring them along. Or if you're an individual who wants to also come and partake in the sporting activity, you can also come, register, you be part of it.
Okay. So when is it pre-registration or on the day of event I can come and do the registration?
So you can come on the day of the event, or maybe you can also call us to come as in advance.
Okay. So for the registration, what do you need for the registration?
We are looking at a team. So maybe if you are coming in a team, that's where we will register the team and the players.
Okay.
And if you are coming as an individual, we will group you to another so that you.
Do you need special documents?
No, you don't need. You only have to be under the age of 14 and 9.
How do you know? Don't you need something to verify? Maybe I'm like me. The way I'm looking, I'm looking 16 years like this. I can choose to go and play like Kalala. Kalala looks like a 30-year-old boy. So you just
the football scouts, they know best who is
14
or 18, and sometimes they have ways of detecting it. So if you come, they will detect that you are not under 19 or 14. So that's why you come there in physical. So we are going to look at all those things.
Right. So as part of the scouting on the particular day, is there going to be payment? Do I have to pay for the registration, or everything is absolutely free?
So for now, everything is free.
For now.
For now, yes.
Okay.
Because we didn't plan to have more activities. We are only looking at the football aspect. In the near future, this is the maiden edition. We are hoping that in the near future we will add more scouts. When it's growing, we are going to also have bigger budget. So for now, it's only the participation, which is the page that we also the players who are in.
But then the pitch for your scouting, is it good? Is it usable?
No, that's the best in Bolga. We can't complain. So we have to manage it like that.
I can feel the pain in your voice as you said. For now, that is the best we have in Bolga. Interested. And so the date is the 18th. Come again.
The date is 30th and 31st.
30th, 31st. The
That's
venue is
Saturday,
just this
this
coming Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday, Sunday, and the time is
9 a.m. to 12. By 12, we are done. So if you don't come early,
you are done with the registration, or you are done with the whole thing.
We are done with the football activity if you come late. So this is not Ghana man time. We don't work on Ghana. So
I'm looking at the number of people that will come, or you are limiting the publicity to just a small circle.
No, it's not a small set. It's a first edition, and we don't want to make it something that.
So do you have limits? The number? Do you have a number?
So we are expecting 4 to 6 teams from now. And I've contacted some of the coaches. They have buy into it, and they say they will continue.
So in a team, is it going to be 11 v 11, or do you have?
So it's going to be 11 per team.
Okay.
So even if you have more players, they can also form another
team.
11, so that it will be in a group, so that everybody will partake in the event.
You are looking at how many groups?
So depending on the number of players
that would turn out.
Yes. We are going to now put them into section group. Then we will play against each other. We will see who is doing well, who is not doing well. What best we can do.
So are you looking at some sampled players from within the municipality or across the 15 districts in the region?
Because of the duration was so short, or the notice also, we are looking at teams within Bolga.
Okay. But does that prevent anyone who gets the information in, let's say, Pusiga district to come
if
with
you
them?
can afford to bring your players.
But you will not cater for that cost?
Yes, we will not cater for that. If you are from Bongo, Sandema, and you have a team and you want to partake, you can bring your teams to come and partake. But we will not cater for fishing, maybe feeding, but we can maybe support you with water and other medical system.
So I don't have a team. I have an individual player.
Yes, you can also come. We will find ways to add you to
one of the teams.
So if you're an individual, you can come. But you need to be under the age of 14 to 19.
And so what happens when these players are scouted? What's the next thing?
So when they are scouted, they'll be compiled, because the scout is not just going one place, it's going to other places. So that you will get to see who is doing best. So you need to come through your talent. You don't need to come and be lazy, or you need to come and because now we are looking for who will be the next face of the region. Jordan Ayew, Dede Ayew, they are retired. David Atanga, the rest were also.
Where's David Atanga, uncle? Yeah, I can't hear. They are lost in the system.
Yes, he's now playing in Asia. He was also one of the vibrant footballers. So we are trying to groom the young players to also take over, so that in the near future we can also have players to point that these are players from the Upper East.
Dennis, so your final words on this particular conversation as we wrap it up here in studio.
So I will say thank you to A1 Radio for this opportunity, and also to the people of Bolga. This is something that is open up for anyone who wants to support us in any way. They can call us.
Yes, I forgot to talk about sponsorship. It's free, but you need people to support. Yes.
So this is more like a first edition. The person is coming from all the way from Czech. So imagine if we welcome him well.
From Czech Republic.
From Czech Republic, Slavia Prague. And that team is one of the big team they play the Champions League for those who were Champions League. So if we welcome him well, he will probably be an ambassador to Bolga. He will say, hey, when I went to Bolga, this is how they treated me. And all this has to be with support, either in person, in kind, so that we can make it a great event, so that Bolga will become a destination for sports scouting. Often it's always about Accra, Kumasi, but we are trying to see that we can also make Bolga as a center for sports scouting.
So if someone has some support, how do they get in touch with you?
So if you are willing to support us, you can contact us on 050-88-53-706 or 055-780-1440.
Right. So what if they is it just cash you take, or you take maybe if the person has some water, something to support you?
Yes, for now, anything goes. We are running out of time, and in cash, in water, in maybe sponsoring referees to come and partake. And also the media, we need to have more publicity for people to know that this is happening in Bo. We will be willing for what to from there.
Right. Thank you very much for coming in studio. And Saturday, Sunday, 30th, 31st, we'll come around. Join the last thing.
Yeah, so thank you very much, everyone with you. This was just impromptu, but you received me very well. Really appreciate it. All I can say is the people of Upper East Region, so God, we should show up and support so that it can grow to become a big, as already Bolga is the center of the region, and we need to make sure that we become the face or in showcase to the people of the world that yes, Bolga is a safe place that you can. Bolga has a lot of talent. The Upper East region has a lot of talent, so that the world can come and also witness.
Thank you very much for also passing through. We appreciate that the effort you put has bore some fruits, and today the region is going to benefit of a scouting event, and we are hoping that some few of our young ones will be picked for this greater opportunity that lies ahead. Dennis, thank you so much for coming in studio.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right. So my guest, Dennis Apusga, he is a travel blogger. He is a travel tourist blogger. A very interesting young man. You know that you're walking. Me, I wanted to partake in the walk, you know. But the next time you walk, me, I'll walk with you. If only there will be a next time. If there will be a next time, I'll attempt walking with you. But that is how we end up the conversation here in the studio of A1 Radio 101 this morning. But before we go over to other programs, Work and Happiness with Bra Kalala, let me remind the MTN customers within the Bolgatanga environs that due to an unexpected flooding incident that occurred at their office premises in Bolgatanga, the customer service center has temporarily been relocated to MTN technical office in Bolgatanga near Yura Radio and directly behind the Ghana Water Company office on along the Bolga Tamale Road. The Bolga Navrungo Road. Customers may also visit MTN's community shops located opposite Rain Supermarket along the commercial street and near the MTN office adjacent the VIP transport station for assistance. In addition, temporary MTN service stands will be set up at the high traffic locations along community activation centers across major districts in the region to ensure continued access to their services. Customers may also reach them through their social media channels. WhatsApp 0554300000 or X, that is at Ask MTN Ghana, Facebook /MTN. Send an email to customercare@mtn.com or on Instagram at instagram.com/MTN Ghana. MTN is committed to providing uninterrupted services to their customers and sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this situation has caused. They appreciate your patience, understanding, and continued support. This announcement is issued by the Corporate Communications Department of MTN, and that is how we say good morning. Enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Gerard Awumbade Kasagi. Content for this morning's program was put together by Moses Abapia with support from Samuel Kantomse Adagon. Before we leave, happy birthday to you, Emanuela. Happy birthday to you, Olivia. Happy birthday to you, Ayarga. You are all Mayborns, and today you are celebrating your birthday. Technical support was from Kofi Ametepe and Emmanuel Abuaje, with visual support from Joseph Yaro. Up next is Work and Happiness with Bra Kalala. Stay tuned. Enjoy the rest of the day. Today is Salah. Once again, let me wish the Muslim community happy Eid Mubarak. We join you in your celebrations and the meet there. We can chop some. Have a lovely day.
One, two, three, four. I won't tell a pretty baby, but I can do that. You're gonna feel me, boy. I'm gonna show you how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, just